All right, for this part, what you're going to do, once you open that link in the lab, open the Google Earth found at this link. Hopefully that works reasonably well. It did for folks that helped me out with an experiment yesterday to see if this would. You're going to get a bunch of volcanoes that look like this, okay? And you're going to be measuring between them to see how far apart they are. Now, we've gone and done dating work to figure out how old they are. So, by combining those two ideas, we can figure out the speed of the plate. How far apart are they in centimeters? I know that's going to feel weird. And how much time passed between them. And then we'll get how quickly this plate, excuse me, how quickly this plate must have been moving over the hot spot in centimeters per year. All right, if you've gotten this far in the lab, hopefully we're getting the idea that the hot spot is underneath this currently active island. All the rest have slid off. So, like back in time, that would have been on it. It would have been much larger. And as it slides off, slides off, slides off, it goes inactive. The next one goes active. And then that slides off. It goes inactive. The next one goes active, and so on. And it's going to keep on happening. In fact, it's already happening for the next one right down there. So, how fast is it going? So, you've got this intimidating looking thing. And I used to have people do all these. I'm going to have you do one. So, don't panic. Only one. You can do it. I want you to pick any two of these, circle them. I'm going to do that one and that one, whatever you want to do. But please do a different one than your partner. I want to get lots of data here so that we can see the different rates. They all end up a little bit different, but don't worry about that. So, hey, if you tell your partner, I'm going to pick that one and that one, have them pick a different one. And here's all you're going to have to do. Don't worry about all these arrows because you're not doing all of them anymore. How much distance is in between those? How do we do that? What you got over here in Google Earth is this little tool. You click that, and we do want to do it in centimeters. I know this feels weird, but tectonic plates move really slowly. So if you do it in meters or miles or kilometers, it's going to be such a tiny number because it's going so slow that it doesn't really make sense. All you got to do, I think, using two fingers and up and down on the mouse pad is the easiest way to do this on the Chromebooks. You can also pinch on the screen, but you're going to measure between two things. Now, I don't want to actually do it because that would just give you the answer for one, right? But to do the measurement, all you got to do is click and click again, and that's it. If you say done, that line will be your answer. It's that many centimeters. So go to one point, start a new one if you need to. Click, go to the next point, click. Of course, you should be doing it right on top of those. I'm just not doing that so that you have to do the work. Do you want to go between that one and that one, that one and that one? You can. They don't have to be two consecutive ones either. If you want to go from that one all the way down to that one, that's fine. It'll work. Measure that distance, and then that'll be good. Put that in the lab. And again, there's way too many boxes here because different people may pick different ones. But just circle your two, how much time passed between them. And then how much, I'm sorry, that's the distance, how much distance passed between them, and then how much time passed between them. So to do that, all you're going to say is that this island's this old, and subtract them. With one huge but on that, and the but is that Kauai is not 4.6 years old, it's 4.6 million years old. So that means that this one right here is, I'm going to find one I can pronounce. West Molokai is not 1.7 years old, it's 1.7 million, meaning 1,700,000. So when you figure out how much time passed between them, you got to do that because we need to know in centimeters per year how fast is it going. Okay. If you get a really tiny number, or a really high number, you probably mess that up. Make sure that you do these in millions. If you need help, just let me know. We'll come get you. Okay. That, I think, is going to get you through most of it. This last thing is going to talk about the Emperor Seamount real quick. That's all of this over here. If you click EMP1 and EMP2 and EMP3, look at all of these. This is all the result of that same hotspot. So what's going on with those? Think about it. See how you do. All right, everybody. Best of luck. You got this.